Hello folks, I wanted to give you a quick overview of the syllabus. So under instructor information in this first section, that's my name and my email. The second email that's bolded, it says preferred next to it, that is my work email. If you're doing an assignment and you need a quick turnaround on a response from me, go ahead and email me there. That email goes right to my phone and I will email you back as soon as I can. I check my Middlesex email probably once a day at least, but the other email is the quickest from me. Here's our course. We're going to meet online. This right here, this Edison Campus Main Hall, room 125, I'm teaching a course on Monday nights from 5 o'clock p.m. to 7:45 p.m. So if you need something from me, I get to campus around 4:30 and I'm usually there till 8 o'clock. So if you need to see me in person about something, that's where I'll be in terms of office hours. Otherwise, just email me with what you need. Here's our course goals. At the end of this course, you will fill out a survey and it will ask you if you have learned these things. Key psychological theories and concepts, research methods, the value of psychology in today's world, and you're going to create written documents in APA style that are clear, organized, and grammatically accurate. So note that these are things that I'm grading you on. These are things I'm looking for this semester from you, and I will teach you how to do definitely number 4. And 1 through 3 is a lot of learning on your part, but I'll help you get there. So, of course, content areas, you can expect to learn about these things. I'm just going to keep it moving. Required course materials. This is the book that you see in the welcome video on our Campus Cruiser. Make sure you purchase My Psych Lab with the textbook. You can just go on the Pearson website and order the e-text and the My Psych Lab supplement. That's up to you. Do what makes sense for you. Our course ID is Forest 94073. It'll ask you that. And then if you're going to be a psych major, if you like it so much, you can go ahead and purchase or rent this APA manual. This is our citation guide. APA citation gets pretty specific, so I'll give you what you need to know for this course, but if you want to pursue more psychology courses, I highly recommend you getting that text. Expectations. You must be checking your Campus Cruiser. You must be on it. At least once a day throughout the course. I'll be expecting that if I send you an email or I send out an announcement that you will have read it. You're going to need Microsoft Word to upload at least your midterm. You're going to need to record yourself and upload videos. Your final in this course is a video. You're going to create a presentation about a topic, and I'll upload a separate video talking about your midterm and your final. But just note that you're going to need to record yourself. So if you don't have a video camera, most of you have a cell phone that is able to do this, or a computer. And I have uploaded under the message board a video on how to put the video in the message board. I expect a lot from students. I expect a lot of student participation. I don't just want you to read information and regurgitate it to me. I want to access a higher level of learning. So I want you to evaluate things. I'm going to ask you to analyze material. Your midterm is a video, so you're going to watch the video and analyze it. You're going to look for specific markers, and I'll give you that document of what you're going to look for. And then you're going to write a paper analyzing that video. The last thing you're going to do for this course is you're going to create a final presentation. I will give you a lot. I will help you as much as I can, but I also expect a lot of my students in this area. Grading. So my grading, I use a point system, so you earn points. So if you look here at this chart, this is how many points you can earn for each section there. So the first one is My Psych Lab. Writing space essays. So each of the essays are worth 5 points, and you earn 5 points when you go in, and all you have to do is get a 70 or higher. A score of 70 or higher gets you all 5 points. You have 2 chances to get 70 or better. So the first time you submit it, If you score lower than that, you have an option to resubmit an essay. It'll give you comments. A lot of times I'll go in and give you some feedback as well. But the system automatically scores your essay and gives you feedback. So if you score less than 70, you have a week to redo that for each one of them. Your midterm is a paper. Here's the due date for that. It's worth 50 points. It's a lot of points, but we'll go over that in a separate tutorial. Again, you'll submit a proposal. You'll think of a topic. You'll think of a presentation that you want to do. You'll submit that to me. I'll give you feedback. And then you can go ahead and get started on your final presentation. Again, you'll embed a video onto our message board so the community can view. Don't worry, it's not that intimidating. So here's our schedule. There's 16 chapters in the book. I broke it up in this way. The first 3 weeks have 3 chapters that I want you to read each week. The second half of the course gets pretty heavy with assignments. So the more you can keep up with reading earlier, the better. If you get this book and you want to start reading before the course starts, technically on October 31st, go ahead, get started. Same thing goes for the writing space essays. They all have a due date that's set up in the system. They're due by 5 o'clock on the due date. However, you can submit all of them early. If you have nothing else to do or you have a day that you can get them all done, I highly suggest that you do that. 7 weeks is not a lot of time to go through this course. It's usually double that. So you should be pretty highly motivated to get through the work. Again, if your score is under 70, you can resubmit the essay. I'll deduct some points if you don't get a 70 or more. Midterm and final, I'll send that information to you. The final presentation is a 5 to 10 minute presentation, and you'll upload it to our class on the message board. I'm going to change this. I'll give you a grading rubric, and I'll definitely give you more details. I want to switch over real quick to my psych lab. So this is my view. I'm not sure, I think yours looks slightly different, but it should look somewhat the same. So this is the home page, and so the overall site is called My Psych Lab, and it's designed by Pearson, the company that makes your textbook. If you go over here to this little sidebar, you'll see, there it is, lots of options. So you can listen to your textbook here, you can read the e-text if that's helpful for you. There's study guides, there's simulation videos, there's videos you can watch, and some of them are pretty good, so I recommend those to you. But your focus, you're getting graded on this writing space. So if you click on writing space, this is what it should look like. And then you're going to go into writing practice. There's a drop-down list. And then here are the 7 topics. Research guidelines is the first one that's due. And when you click on that, just be patient. This website can get really, it can kind of be a pain in the butt. So be patient. I know that there's a lot of suggestions that Pearson has for using this with certain browsers. So if you have glitches with technology, I highly recommend you contacting Pearson first. And then if you don't get the answer that you need or you don't get the help that you need, email me and I'll reach out to the representative assigned to our college. So no one has submitted anything yet, but I wanted to just show you a few things. Yours might look a little bit different again, but if you look over here, my window says that this is due November 4th. And then the next deadline is due on November 11th. So the difference in these two things is this is when the first draft is due, and November 11th is when the second draft is due. So if you get a 70 or higher, you do not need to resubmit the essay. If you get below a 70, you need to resubmit the essay to get full credit. And then, again, you can click through these. They take a little while to upload, so just be patient. And then you can see when the deadlines are. So the next one's due a week later, and then that revision is due a week after that. So take some time and look at that. In order to register for My Psych Lab, you're going to go, let me show you real quick. I'm going to go into our Introductory to Psychology course, and I'm going to go in as a student, like I did before. And so this is what your view should look like. So I'm going to click on the shared files, go into My Psych Lab, and there's a handout for how to register. And this will give you step-by-step instructions as to how to even register. Once you buy My Psych Lab, this is how you'll register for it. If you have questions on that, please let me know. Other than that, shoot me an email. I try to be on my email as much as possible, and I try to be really accessible, so don't hesitate to email me if something's not clear or if you'd like assistance. Other than that, good luck, and I look forward to working with you all this semester.